Hello YouTube viewers, this is the TF Geek coming to you with what will hopefully be a quick video review of not one but two deluxe class action figures released in the Transformers Generations Titans Return toy line. We have Topspin with his Headmaster / Tailmaster partner, Freezeout and Twin Twist with his Titan Master Headmaster partner, Flameout. Now, ever since G1, Topspin and Twin Twist have been inseparable, and if you actually listen to the names of their Titan Master partners, Topspin's is Freezeout and Twin Twist is Flameout, and if you read the bios on the back of their boxes, they basically have the powers of ice and fire. Topspin freezes Decepticons right in their tracks, and Flameout, helps Twin Twist to blast away at the Decepticons. So, just like the constellation Gemini, Topspin and Twin Twist are supposedly virtual opposites that work together to accomplish important tasks such as defeating their Decepticon enemies. My apologies for my voice not working right now. I just drank a lot of iced tea and it's made my throat a little dry. Mistake on my part. So just like their G1 counterparts, Topspin and Twin Twist have Cybertronian vehicles for their alt modes. Topspin has a double-nose-coned Cybertronian jet, and Twin Twist transforms into a drill tank with twin drills on the front. And one thing I've always found fascinating about Topspin and Twin Twist is that they have almost the exact opposite paint jobs of each other. Basically, the parts on Topspin that are blue are white on Twin Twist, and vice versa, the parts on Topspin that are white are blue on Twin Twist. Now there's just as many similarities as there are differences in the mold. Well, one thing I find funny is that on a flat surface, Topspin can stand straight upward, but because Twin Twist has these little heel spurs for his robot mode feet, he can't quite do it. In robot mode, there are more similarities than differences noticeable, but some of the similarities are that they have the same Titan Master robots, the same chests and torsos. They actually have the same upper halves of their, or front halves of their lower legs, the same intake vents, just painted different colors, and they even have the same lower arms. Some of the other molded differences are in robot mode, they have different shoulder pads or towers, as Topspin has wings and Twin Twist has treads. And of course they have the different front sections. So really fast style. See if I can get him back into full frame. There you go. See if I can get him transformed into robot mode for you. My apologies. Before we get into robot mode, here are some quick vehicle mode size comparisons. Let me do them one at a time so you get them in full frame. So for a size comparison with some other Transformers toys that they share their names with, here is Titan's Return Topspin next to his Fall of Cybertron counterpart. Fall of Cybertron Topspin was released back in 2013 in the Generations toy line, and oddly enough, that was the last wave that had 5 deluxe class Transformers in the Generations toy line. Was the wave that Topspin and also Twin Twist came in until wave 4 of the Titans Return toy line this year in 2017. So I just find that kind of funny that coincidentally Topspin was a Transformers character that was in the first and the most recent 2 waves that had up to wave 5 of the 5 deluxe class Transformers toys inside the wave. There's nothing really great about the Fall of Cybertron toys compared to the new Titans Return toys. Here's Twin Twist next to his Fall of Cybertron counterpart. And the Fall of Cybertron versions of Topspin and Twin Twist are just repaints with different weapons of the Fall of Cybertron versions of Blast Off, and also Brawl. And oddly enough, the Fall of Cybertron versions have almost the reverse paint job of the Titans Return versions of Topspin and Twin Twist. Alright, and so here are Topspin and Twin Twist transformed into Robot Mode. Now, in the Transformers Generation 1 toy line, Topspin and Twin Twist were the only Transformers characters that were known as the Jumpstarters. Basically, what would happen is Topspin and Twin Twist, you'd pull back on them and then they'd go forward automatically and then flip around and be fully transformed into Robot Mode. And that was one of the many transformation gimmicks that both Hasbro and Takara were coming out with Transformers Generation 1 toys during the later years of the franchise from 1987 to 1990 to basically diversify Transformers rather than the types of vehicles that they turned into. Hasbro and Takara focused on how the Transformers characters actually transformed back and forth between Robot Mode and Vehicle Mode. And I'm kind of happy that here for the Titans Return toy line, Hasbro decided to give Topspin and Twin Twist a standard transformation and not the Jumpstarter transformation gimmick, because the Generation 1 versions of Topspin and Twin Twist, the original toys, they had enormous feet. The only articulation they had in Robot Mode was that their arms rotated forwards and backwards at the shoulders, but here on the Titans Return versions, having standard transformation, they have full range of articulation now, and they don't look like they have enormous feet hanging down on the bottom of their legs. So yes, great job Hasbro for giving Topspin and Twin Twist decent toys that are not cheap repaints of the Combaticons, and properly representing their Generation 1 counterparts. So yes, that's been one of the gimmicks of Topspin and Twin Twist, is that you can't have one without the other, just like the Constellation Gemini is made up of two halves that without one, the other half doesn't really do all that great. And so that's just one minor gripe I have with Topspin and Twin Twist, is that Hasbro sold them in different waves of the Titans Return toy line instead of releasing them in the same wave. So a lot of people opened up Topspin and owned Topspin for about 3 months, those who got hold of Topspin when he was first released before getting hold of Twin Twist. Me personally, I waited until the day I got Twin Twist to finally release Topspin from his box, so I can say, even though I bought Topspin 3 months earlier than I did Twin Twist, I opened them up at the same time, so by all accounts I got both of the Jumpstarter Autobots at the same time. Here's a quick close-up of Topspin and Twin Twist, Titan Master Partners, Freezout and Flameout. They're the same robot, and I kind of wish Hasbro would have given Flameout, Twin Twist's Titan Master Partner, a blue torso and upper legs, so that, just like Topspin and Twin Twist, the two Titan Masters could have reverse paint jobs of each other. And because I know everyone wanted to see what they look like, here are Topspin and Twin Twist wearing each other's heads. So if anyone's ever imagined what Topspin looks like with a white head and Twin Twist with a blue one, thanks to the Titan Master Titans Return toy line, you now have that option if you so wish. And just to end the video, a shout out to someone else who pointed this out before. I didn't figure this out by myself. I can't remember who exactly it was, but I can't remember if it was Omega Supreme or Bill Barclay. Shout out to both you guys. Someone on YouTube who did in their video review of Twin Twist pointed out that Topspin and Twin Twist in Robot Mode, they are the same height as other Titans Return Deluxe Class action figures, but because of how they transform in the vehicle modes they have, Topspin and Twin Twist have twice the bulk of other Deluxe Class action figures in the Titans Return toy line. So out of all the Deluxe Class Titans Return Transformers toys, Topspin and Twin Twist are the biggest, and just to show that off really fast, here they are compared to what I believe is a standard-sized Titans Return Deluxe Class action figure. Here is Orion Pax, who's the repaint of Titans Return Cup with a different Titan Master. He's only available in the Transformers Tribute 2-pack with War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. So just for a comparison with an average-sized Titans Return Deluxe Class action figure, as you can see, Topspin and Twin Twist, they are the same height of robot as other Titans Return Deluxe Class action figures, but because of their vehicle modes and how they transform, they do have twice the bulk. So in case anyone has been wondering to yourselves, are there any deluxe class action figures in the Titans Return toy line slightly larger than the others? And the answer to that question is yes, there are, and they are Topspin and Twin Twist. So this has been what was hopefully an entertaining video for everyone, and let me know in the comment section if you think that Topspin and Twin Twist are like the constellation Gemini, you can't have one without the other, or not. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do I believe that if you have the money to get both of them, should you get both Topspin and Twin Twist? Absolutely. They are the two Jumpstarters. I believe in the Generation 1 comic books, Topspin and Twin Twist were actual physical brothers, just like Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. But I believe in more recent comic books, rather than being actual brothers, they've been treated as being like brothers in arms. But yes, they're both amazing Transformers figures in their own right. They're much better than previous versions of Topspin and Twin Twist that were offered, and they're a lot cheaper than third-party versions. So yes, for me personally, the Titans Return versions of Topspin and Twin Twist have become the definitive Transformers toys of the two Transformers Generation 1 Jumpstarters. The Jumpstarter transformation gimmick is no longer used, but I personally believe that is an improvement for these two. So this has been the TF Fan Geek. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.